channel is Tay Rosé. Now this look was requested by one person and I'm going to put the comment somewhere on the screen. I did post on YouTube if you are keeping up with me, and you'll see that I asked if you like the tutorial or not. All the products that I use is going to be in the description box below. I honestly do not remember the lip color, but it's very close to what I was wearing that day. If you'd like to see how I achieve this look with me doing a voiceover, then please be sure to keep watching.
So first, I'm going in with the Good Molecules Discoloration Correcting Serum. Now this is good for evening out my skin tone and preventing my skin from discoloring. I always moisturize my face first thing, and then I'm going to go in with my SheGlam Jelly Wow Lip Oil, and this one that I have is the coconut one. It's very hydrating. As you can see, I'm going in with the Power Grip by e.l.f. plus the 4% niacinamide, and I'm going to rub that on the bottom half of my face, just so that way my face is moisturized and hydrated, knowing that it is winter and I tend to have really dry skin in the winter. It's very annoying, but it's something I gotta deal with. Then I'm gonna go in with my NYX micro brow pencil, and the shade that I always get is Espresso. It's very hard to find this shade in the store, so I always gotta order it online. I'll make sure to link it down below. I like this brow pencil because it gives me a precise brow, it gives me the right arch, and it helps for my eyebrows to look very slim and not too thick and bulky. Another reason why I like this also is because you have this spoolie on one side, and then on the other side you have the pencil where you can just go ahead with it. It's easy for work and is easy to bring with you whether you're traveling or you're going over to a friend's house. So I'm going to take this spoolie side and I'm going to blend out the front part of my brow just so that way I have that gradiency going on. And then once I'm finished doing that, then I'm going to brush my brows up and then make them look natural. Now I'm going to go in with my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, and this is in the shade Cinnamon, and I'm taking this Real Techniques brush. Anytime you have foundation, ladies, you want to make sure to put it close to your ears and then make sure that it goes directly under your chin. You don't want a mask that's going on, so that's what you see me doing. And I'm making sure too to put some more foundation around my mustache quote unquote area and then on my nose, so that way everything is blended out and everything looks very smooth, like it's my skin. It's like secondhand skin. Now you're getting close up to the eyes. I'm going in now with the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and this is in the shade Deep Caramel. And then I'm going in with the Morphe Concealer brush, and I'm blending that out. Again, I don't know what brush this is. I will link the collection in the description box below if they have it. If not, I apologize ahead of time. So now I'm going into the Juvia's Place, the Coffee Shop palette, and you're going to see the colors in which I'll be using. It'll be on the screen. I take that shade first, and I'm going to apply it directly on my lids. When I first did it, my expectation was to spread it all across my eyes, but then the pan color was very different from it being on my eyelids, so I decided to just keep it on the lids and then go from there. I didn't want my eyelids to be that shade altogether, but I did use that, and I am going to use another shade that's coming up next, which is this lighter shade, because I wanted a lighter brown. I wanted something very neutral with the outfit that I was wearing. I didn't want anything that was too dark, so I'm going to take that shade, and I blended not only on my lid shade on top of that color, but I also take it up a notch into my crease shade, and I'm blending it out. I'm even blending it out into my outer third, because you're going to see in a little bit that I will be cleaning that up. Now for my bottom lash line, I'm going in again with the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and this is in the shade Deep Caramel, and you see the way in which I'm applying my concealer. I'm going to take that same Morphe concealer brush, and I'm going to blend it around the highlighted areas on my bottom lash line, and then for my outer third of my eyes, I'm just cleaning that shadow work up so that way it's more sharp and it's not blown out to its entirety. And plus too, this is going to help me with my line that is coming up next. So I'm going to take these two shades that I use on my lids and I'm going to apply it directly on my bottom lash line. I'm going to lightly brush it on my bottom lash line just that way it's not too heavy. I can't stand a heavy brown under my eyelids. I just want something soft and something that is definitely wearable. Now I'm going in with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting powder, and this is in the shade Banana, and I'm using my powder puff to apply this on. This powder puff, for some reason, it was kind of wet. I usually let them lay out and dry, but in this case it was kind of wet, but it wasn't harshly wet. What I do with the amount I have is I evenly disperse it underneath the highlighted areas, and then I make sure to press it directly into the part in which I apply the concealer. Now for the tough part, I'm gonna go in with this Sephora eyeliner, and this is in the shade Brown. I don't think they have this anymore, but I will make sure to link a color that is similar to this in the description box below. As you could tell, you can see where I did my cleanup. That's gonna help me with my wing on the outer part, and I'm going really slow just so that way I don't mess up at all. I kind of wish that iMethod Beauty has something like this, but if they do have something like this, I'll make sure to double check and put it in the description box below. If not, then I'll just link the regular schmegular liquid liner in there. Now for my face, I'm going to go in with both the e.l.f. Camo CC Powder Foundation in medium 330W, and I'm mixing it in with the Wet n Wild Bare Focus setting powder, and this is in the shade medium tan. I find that mixing these two together gives me the perfect shade that I need for my powder, and I'm using this brush, and oh my gosh, it is very soft. I bought this several months now, and this is my first time actually using it on my face. It's very soft. I was having so much fun. It felt like I was on cloud 9 when I was using it, and I'm getting really excited because I just realized that my powder brush matches the mirror in which I'm going back to. Now time for the contour. I'll be using the Black Radiance Pressed Powder, and this is in the shade Cafe. And for my nose, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer, and it's in the shade What Shady Beaches. At first, I was very upset with this product, but then I've come to realize that I do need something lighter around my nose, just so that way the contour on my nose is not too harsh. And so I feel that this really helps a lot. So if you want something that's not too harsh, definitely go with the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer. If you want something that is right there, then stick with the Black Radiance Pressed Powder. Now I'm just spritzing my face using the Makeup Revolution Matte Fix Setting Spray, and this mess fixes everything. It makes everything more right in, as if, again, it's my second skin. And then I'm just drying everything using this fan that I got from Amazon. And what I'm picking from my mouth is lint. I mean, I just find lint everywhere. I think it's the sweater that I'm wearing. I'm not sure. I was getting really annoyed with that. I make sure that I use this fan just because I can't stand when my eye work gets creases and then it doesn't set. So once I find that my entire eye work is finished, then I'll slowly open my eyes and then I'll have the rest of my face dry out. But I still have the fan going towards the eye part. For the highlighter, I will be using the Laura Mercier Face Illuminator, and this is in the shade Indiscretion. I find that with this brush, which is also cute, and it's from SheGlam, exclusively from Shein, I find that it wasn't too pigmented until that part where you saw my left cheekbone and on my nose. And then I'm going in with the Juvia's Place Blush Duo, and this is the Volume 1. I'm only using the orange shade on my face. I didn't want to use the berries for today. And then for the apples on my cheeks, I will be going in with the Milani Baked Blush, and this is in the shade Luminoso, just so that way it is highlighted and it brightens up the rest of my face. And I get to morph it in with that orange shade. I'm now going in with the Fenty Beauty All Over Diamond Veil Diamond Balm, and this is in How Many Carats. And then going back to my Juvia's Place Coffee Shop palette, I will be using that shade that you see on the screen, and I'm going back in with that Fenty Beauty Diamond Balm highlighter as well. I feel that this emphasizes the highlighted parts just as well, especially my tear ducts. Like, my tear ducts were blinging to the T. Okay. Going in with lashes now, I'm using this Kiss lash adhesive, and I'm applying it directly on my wing liner. I feel that this job is easier compared to me just applying it on my lashes. It saves more time. The lashes I will be wearing for today is by Ebon New York, and these are the 3D cat lashes, and this is in the style Sagittarius. I like how it starts off small in the inner third of my eyes, and then it wings out in the outer third of my eyes, which really emphasizes the wing liner to the T. And you're going to see once I look up and I'm looking directly at the camera. So to emphasize everything, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise to close in my lashes with the falsies, and I'm using this tweezer to pinch everything in place, just so that way my lashes and the falsies aren't going anywhere. And for my bottom lashes, I will be using the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I feel that this gives my lashes that oomph that it needs, and it makes my makeup look really flawless and ties everything together around the eyes. Moving on to my lips, I will be using this SheGlam Velvet Matte Lip Liner, and this is in the shade Mojave, and I'm simply just using this to outline the outside of my lips. For the lipstick, I will be using the MAC Mini Keep It Fizzy, Keep It Bubbly lipstick, and this is in the shade Burnt Sugar. I feel that this is the perfect shade that'll tie in with the look, and look at that color. It is gorgeous and amazing. And finally, I'm going in with this Milani Highly Rated Diamond Lip Gloss. And here's the trick, ladies. Dot the clear gloss on top and then blend it in. Do not swipe the applicator on there, or else it's gonna make your applicator and the gloss itself dirty. So do it just like me, and you have a clean gloss. That's that for my makeup. I'm slaying it. I love it. Applying this whole look the second time around. It's very beautiful and enchanting. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you can see more of me. Also, make sure to check out the video that's coming up next. I will be over there. Bye.